Hello, Carnage Cravers, ladies, gentlemen, jobbers of all ages. Welcome back to Carnage Corner. I am Ken Carnage. As you can see, I am not in the studio. I am in the Carnage Mobile. I am buried in the gimmick snowbank. We got this Fernum burning falling from the sky. Fernum burning plow came by, covered me in Schneebit. So here I am stuck. I figured it might as well be a good time to get the ball rolling on this. I am... because Deadpool is coming out next weekend, I figured, hey, why the hell not? Let's do some review videos on the the other X-Men films in the franchise. So I want to go ahead and do that. Probably do a little video for each one. Gonna cover X-Men in this one. So the first X-Men film, which came out, I believe it was in 2000, it was the first real superhero film we got after the abortion that was Batman and Robin. And it really breathed new life into the superhero genre, which was a really good thing. But it wasn't without controversy, one of the big controversies of that film was the fact that, Wolverine, who is famously a character who is like 5'3" and 300 pounds of muscle. That's an exaggeration, but he's 5'3" and jacked. You don't have a real person who can act in existence at 5'3", 250 of muscle. So, we ended up with a 6'2" Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. A lot of people, myself included, were very skeptical before the film came out. It's like, wait a second. Wolverine's not taller than Cyclops, it was one of those deals. So, but, that was like one of the big controversies leading up to the film. Ended up not being something that really mattered. I'll tell you what was really, the film was awesome. The film as a whole was an awesome, awesome film. It was, it was done well. Oh God, just everything about it. The casting of Xavier, Jackman really did quite well in the role of Wolverine. Tyler Mane's Sabretooth was one of the high points, as well as Ray Park's Toad. Just great parts of the film. As far as what was shit about the film, there wasn't a whole lot. I'm going to split splitting hairs. Okay, the outfits. I was not a big fan of the all black leather outfits. I almost say that it would have been better if they didn't have... Okay, I understand you don't want to put Wolverine in bright yellow spandex or Cyclops in, a blue leotard. I get that, but, in the comics, these guys, they're seen wearing regular clothes, too. You could have done that. This all black jumpsuit shit, like, I get it, but I was just kind of like, So if I had to complain about something, I'd complain about that, but all in all, the movie's solid as hell. We go with a 10 out of 10 rating system here, so this one gets an exceptionally high rating from me. It'd be 8 out of 10. That's a damn near perfect film. One where you go see it, you walk out, you really don't have anything to complain about. So, that being said, that's how I feel about the X-Men film. Moving into X2, X-Men United, the big impact of X2 was the fact that it just proved that X-Men wasn't a fluke. It proved that, you can have multiple good films in this kind of genre. And it really cemented that the superheroes could have good films, could have good movies. There was a little bit of controversy, the fact that the movie really did, in a lot of ways, focus around Wolverine and his amnesia, his past and whatnot. Some hardcore X-Men fans maybe didn't like that because, maybe they weren't Wolverine fans, but all in all, it's just like, it's a very minor thing to complain about. Of course, Hugh Jackman's star blew up after the first X-Men film, and it might have been why he was included so much more in X-Men 2. But in a way, Wolverine was our introduction to the team in the first movie, so it kind of works that way anyways. The first one was kind of centered on him too. You just didn't notice it so much. I'll tell you what, the most awesome part, as far as I'm concerned, the most awesome part of X2 was Jean's death scene. Just the way everybody played that. Like, you feel it. Not so much from Famke Janssen, but, or even from Halle Berry, really. But Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman and James Marsden, Marston and Jackman bared their souls on that performance, and it was awesome. It was awesome to see. Very much in character. Very much the way those characters actually respond. And it was just awesome. If I had to pick out something bad, like, now I'm really, really, really splitting hairs here, but like, if I had to pick something that was bad, something to complain about, I thought the whole Stryker's son thing, all right, maybe a little eyeball rolling it, needed there. But again, splitting hairs. The movie was freaking awesome. This one gets a 9 out of 10 on the books for me. And again, that's a damn near perfect film. Like, seriously, find somebody who has something bad to say about X2. I dare you. And after you find them, have them scheduled for a CAT scan, an MRI, and then schedule them a lobotomy because they need a new brain. One that's not Abby normal. Fans of Young Frankenstein are going to love that joke. Young Frankenstein, easily the greatest comedy ever. But that's not what we're here to talk about, is it? Come on, Ken. Stay on target. Stay on target. All right, X-Men The Last Stand. Clear my throat a little bit so I can fucking dump shit on this film. Pardon my language. Impact, it sent the X-Men franchise into a nosedive. Like, it almost sabotaged the whole thing. It's like, what the F is this? This movie is trash. The movie was so bad. I mean, characters acting against what their character is. Oh, God. The only part of the movie that was any good was when Magneto freaking corners Pyro. Because Pyro was talking about, I would have killed the old man myself. And Magneto tells him Charles Xavier's done more for mutant kind than you will ever know. And, like, putting the kid in his place, which is good. Magneto would do that. Damn straight. Charles was his friend. That being said, that's really the only saving grace the film had. And it didn't save it. Sorry to say. Friggin', oh, God. The plot was trash. They completely ruined the Dark Phoenix saga. Okay, Magneto. Let me tell you something about Magneto. For all of Magneto's faults, Magneto believes he is the good guy. Magneto, believes he is fighting for mutant rights. Magneto would never send pawns off the bridge. Okay, Magneto would not turn on Mystique, who has saved his ass and been by his side for years, just because she's not a mutant anymore. That's not Magneto. That is not the way Magneto would behave. Read a freaking comic book. Jesus Christ. Okay. Moving on from there, Xavier, that's not the way, They killed Xavier. They had Xavier acting out of character. Juggernaut. Dear God. Juggernaut. No. Vinnie Jones? Vinnie friggin' Jones. No. No. And beyond that, hang on. Juggernaut and Charles Xavier are brothers. They are brothers. They grew up together. You're going to ignore that? Like seriously, all they had to do when Charles goes rolling by Juggernaut to go into Jean Grey's house, all you needed to do was have Charles very quietly say, Kane, and Juggernaut growl down at him and say, Charles. Show that they know each other, for Christ's sake. Take you 2 seconds. Like, why? Why? Oh, God. The whole film is garbage. This gets a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. It's septic worthy. Flush it. I hate this film. Okay. That being said, I'll be back to you soon with the other films in the X-Men franchise. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Am I way off base or have I got it right on the head? Until next time, folks, remember, Carnage is right around the corner.